snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back here, get all back here, get back.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ready. Left, ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Here's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Check
Now
right.
Love on the play fake. It's to Reed again. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise, the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
At the 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Love now, off the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That's grabbed inside the 30. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun given out to Jacobs. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. They'll catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
First down, Arnold Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that running, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry it real fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's 2nd down coming up. Play action. Hurts has it. Forced out to his right. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, oh, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Ready, set, cut. Blue, 32.
Love now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, set.
Love using the legs here. Here he goes again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Looks like we still have somebody injured out there following the play. So we'll pause as trainers get out to... Oh, they're looking at Jordan Love, the man in question.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Here's the backup. First throw. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Throwing on seconds. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher, and I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Still fighting forward. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reduce the lead to just 4. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game.
Eagles 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Packer offense. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Play action. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Turning to Jacobs on third. Gets his way through a tackle. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Check pink.
On second down, Jacobs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Love with it on first down. Cut down the field, Golden. And they get this down to the 28. 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Packers first down.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Come on, faster, faster.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Packers leading from Lambeau. All set now. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Love from the gun. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete to Reed out left. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
5-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
Packers 24, Eagles 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Hurts now from the gun. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts yet again. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. They knock away another one. Early straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hurts now on fourth. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10.
It's Hurts once again.
2-yard line.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey,
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Throwing here just before halftime. It's on the in route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, too. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showed a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. First down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw, Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
We had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. Third and 4 coming up now. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. Smith has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Going from the gun here. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Alert! Alert!
2nd down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Hold the ready!
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's going to keep this one. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Let's go now! Panther 6!
He's dropping back to throw. And this one won't be caught. Well, we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs, who's hurt after that play and in need of a look from the training staff. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Bronco switch! Bronco
They'll
switch!
send him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Bronco!
From the gun on 3rd down. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Eagles 28.
Now Boswell pylon to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Packers, first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 13.
Send the tight end in motion. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Come on.
Tight end in motion left.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Even 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And again, here's Hurts. It's inside the 10. Brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
They're going to run with Barkley. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Hurts running the offense at max speed here.
It's a gain of a yard.
It's Barkley again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Barkley on the carry.
The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead on that successful kick. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here.
Here we go, here we go. Alert.
They're going to throw out of the gun. This is Reed working the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 9.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the last. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it's 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Tag. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll throw it. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. He's fine, Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So now here's 3rd and 5. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. That'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down throwing for Hurts. Racing down the left side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Good. Elton.
They'll try and punch it in. Oh, no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run loses yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Packers, Matthew Golden, ready to take over once again on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown. And then again on a two-point try.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They're going to pass it here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 30 yards on that play, and that's good for an Eagles first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletion...
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles lead by 15 now. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Shoots away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Packers and receiver Jayden Reed set to take over once again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Here he is to throw. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Packers first down.
And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left.
No!
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey!
Throwing now.
Check that.
Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On first down, Hurts dumps it off to his running back. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues.
I'll stay